how I become a tech sales rep if I had to start over in 2024, all without going to college. Whether you're fresh out of school, you're considering a career change, or you're just looking for a field where you can make a whole lot of money, tech sales could be the perfect fit for you. And I know this because I did it myself, and I did it in 30 days. And I want to share my blueprint with you. Let's get to it. You got to get into tech. So before we get into the steps, let me tell you, you do not need a college degree to break into tech sales, okay? I did not go the traditional route through college. I low-key went through a side door, and I'll tell you more about that later, along with 5 actionable tips on how you can get the same success, okay? So, number 1, developing a growth mindset. Y'all, this is the first crucial step, and that is developing a growth mindset. This is about believing in your abilities to learn, adapt, and improve continuously. Like most people, when they're trying to do something that they've never done before, it can really put you in an awkward situation, right? Like you're not really believing in yourself the way you should, or et cetera, right? But having a growth mindset up front, that's going to allow you to know, like, I'm going to probably go through some hiccups, some bumps while I'm on this new journey, but I know it's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of what has to happen in order to get to that end goal. And that's why I'm starting with mindset. Okay. It's so important. Like in this fast paced tech world that we in right now, where stuff is changing every 3 to 6 months in the tech industry, tech sales, it's not that much different. Okay. Like you're doing things where things are changing. Like, hey, we were doing this last month, or now this month, we're trying this because the numbers are saying we've had success. Without a growth mindset, you're going to be struggling to keep up, and you might just give up when those challenges come around, right? So just remember, have that growth mindset. Know things are going to come in your way. Embrace those challenges as opportunities to learn, right? Read those books on personal development. Practice positive self-talk. Practice achievable goals, okay? Emphasis on the achievable. But remember, every setback is a chance to grow and improve your skills. And I'll try and leave some books that I recommend in the description below as well. Okay. Number 2, building essential skills. Now, let's talk about some of those skills that you actually need. Okay. So when you're in tech sales, you're going to need communication. That's number 1. Like if you can't speak to people, it's going to be difficult to get your point across. Negotiation and relationship building, like those are the key skills that you're going to need. And you're probably thinking like, yo, I don't have these skills yet. And that's where most people kind of trip up on. Okay. So don't worry about that. Just start honing those skills, whether it's, courses, books, practicing, platforms. Like those can be great resources to get you started. And speaking of resources, when I personally started, I found Course Careers. It was incredibly helpful for me. It was the main reason that I was able to go from not knowing anything about tech sales to being extremely proficient in the space and being able to actually get that role in those 30 days. Okay. Like they offer a free introductory course. It gives you a solid foundation in tech sales. And it's just really a streamlined way to get your foot in the door without having to spend a fortune. Like y'all know how much college is right now and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So I'll leave a link in the description for you to check that out. You're welcome. Number 3, gaining practical experience. Okay. Experience is often more valuable than qualifications when it comes to tech sales. Okay. Like, here's the thing. How do you get experience without having experience? All right. That's one of those, what do you call catch 22s? Like, for sure. That's one of them. Sometimes it is easier than others, right? Like, you can look for different internships, part-time jobs, or even volunteer opportunities in sales roles, and then, or like I spoke to it a little earlier, I went through Course Careers, and that gave me the opportunity to be able to get those skills before I actually got in the role. And so I was able to speak to that in those interviews. And that's another way to do that as well. So look for those opportunities to get practical experience. Now, number 4, networking and mentorship. That's my favorite, y'all. personally, I believe your network is your net worth. Okay. And you hear people say it's not what you know, but who you know. And then I add on a little sauce on there. It's who knows you. Because I know LeBron James, but I can tell you right now, he ain't never heard my name a day in his life. Okay. I'm just being real. But networking is that ticket to uncovering those hidden opportunities in tech sales, right? It's like finding a home off market, right? But like, where do you start? Like, especially if you're new in the industry, plenty of places like LinkedIn groups, Facebook groups, attend industry meetups. That's my favorite. And I'll leave a link to blacktechglobal.com. That is a directory for upcoming tech events. And you don't have to even be in tech, right, to go to these things. If you show up and you let people know your intentions, you don't know who's going to be in there. All right. One of the last ones I attended, there were people in high up positions, right? In Microsoft and all these other digital companies. They own tech companies. All you have to do is let them know why you're there. What are you looking to do? If you've already started the process, they might already have a spot for you. You don't know unless you go. So I encourage you, definitely go to those industry meetups and don't be afraid to reach out to people who are already where you want to be. So if you have someone in your immediate network that you know they work at a tech company, reach out to them. Be like, yo, can I put you down as a reference, fam? Like, I'm looking to get in the tech industry on the tech sales side, and I need your help. You never know. There's a lot of people who get paid for giving referrals. Most of them are up to it if you're a good, upstanding person, right? So those are definitely good ways to open those doors that you didn't even know was there. All right. Number 5, leveraging modern tools and tech. Let's talk about the tools and technologies that can give you that edge or that upper hand when you're in these interviews. Tech sales is not just about talking to people only. It's about leveraging technology to actually improve your efficiency and effectiveness of what they're doing and what those companies need. So you're going to need to familiarize yourself with CRMs, right? Customer relationship managers like Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho. Like, those tools are going to help you manage those relationships and then streamline that sales process. If you already know these things going into the entry level role interviews of tech sales, which is a SDR, BDR, that's going to give you an upper hand from those other people who are looking to get in. Now, like I mentioned earlier, if you go through a course, they're going to give you all those tools that you need to know and be successful and be able to talk that talk when you are in these interviews. And that's it, y'all. Those are 5 actionable tips that are going to help you break into tech sales in 2024 without a college degree. And if I had to do it all over again, I would definitely do it this way. Okay, develop that growth mindset first, build those essential skills, gain practical experience, network effectively, and 5, leverage those tools. All right. Now, don't forget, check out Course Careers, their free introductory course. If that's something you're serious about and you're looking to get in the tech sales industry, it's going to cut down your time by a crazy amount, and you're going to be able to get those little details, those insights that are going to help you stand out from all the other candidates that are looking to get into the tech industry as well. All right. So if you're serious about getting into tech sales, that link is going to be in the description below. Thank y'all for watching. Best of luck to you on your journey on becoming a successful tech sales rep. I'm speaking it in advance for y'all, okay? And if you got one thing out of this video, please hit the like button. Go ahead, subscribe, share this video with somebody who you think could benefit from being in tech sales. Like, maybe they have a bubbly personality or they get along with people. They understand how to communicate. Send them this video. They might be looking for another job, another role that they can get in and excel at. And you could be that catalyst. Matter of fact, both of y'all do it together. Tag team it. If you got any more questions, definitely drop them in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get back to you. I'll see you in the next one.